friends, this is Camille. Today I'd like to share with you 5 shu points. 5 shu points is from traditional Chinese medicine, and I'll be sharing with you the yin and yang meridians. 5 shu points for this season of fall or autumn. And this point is something that you can massage and just try and feel, and they have really cool names. We'll start with the yin meridian, the lung 8, the lungs 8. It's called channel ditch. Actually, that is located in about finding the bone of your thumb there in the bottom, and one thumb away from that is kind of near your wrist, and that is lung number 8. Okay. 5 shu points means, and the Jingwell River for the autumn is where the qi is flowing really deep. So it's nice to tap into that and sense that. Okay. The next is pericardium 5, which is the muscle that hugs your heart. And this PC5 pericardium is called intermediary courier. And that is located in the meat of your forearm. Okay, so 3 thumb away, so it's actually called kun, C-U-N, 3 kun from your wrist. So 1, 2, 3, so around this area. And of course, this is different and unique for everyone, but it's around that area. And it's something you can just palpate and feel, soft or hard or deep. Okay, the next one is called heart 4. It's called the spirit path. Let's see. Okay, and that is located, all right, 1.5 kun on the transverse crease of the wrist. Okay, right here. This is the wrist, so 1.5, 1 thumb and half a thumb. Yeah, right there. And see how I'm kind of turning it, because I'm looking for it and seeing maybe if it might be sore or tender. Okay. I can tell mine is very tight since I work a lot there. My thumb, my little tendon muscle there. All right. Next is called spleen 5. So our spleen, let's see. Our spleen 5 is actually gonna be on the foot. So it's gonna be near the ankle bone. Okay. So just kind of when you're this wave motion here, I have henna on my foot, so it's towards when it's about to curve out this way. See, so that's something to massage. I can tell mine is always sore. It's always, when you're sore and tender, it's really just a knowledge about your body and life, and it's knowing your life, your nervous system's working. When you massage these for a minute or two, take a full breath, just relax there. Cool. Next is liver 4. It's called woodworm ditch or channel. Liver 5. All right, and that's also on the foot, and that's about 5 thumbs from your tibia. Okay, so in that case, we're here. I'm gonna do 5. Medial malleolus. Okay, let's not get too technical. This is about exploration and fun. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. In general, inside is just always more sore and tender than in people than it is outside. And this is very tender. Anyways, all right. It's all about exploration. Mine is definitely sore. And that's our liver 5, called Woodworm Canal or Ditch. Ooh, man. All right. Next is kidney 7, called Recover Flow. Okay? Kidney 7, and that's around the ankles. And that is 2 thumbs away from the this bone right here. Okay? So 1, 2. And 7, it's more in the inside. So it's almost like you're gonna grab like this. Okay? And very nice. Alrighty. So that's the yin meridian. And I'm very happy to share that with you. And now we'll move on to the yang. All right. Let's do the yang meridians. The large intestine 5. It's called yang stream. All right. Large intestine 5. It's here by the wrist. Okay, radial side. Okay, kind of near that bone. Earlier, it's a little half an inch above. That's for the yin, and this one is kind of on the bone that sits on that. And yeah. Find that, explore that. Man, mine is on store, just alive. All right. Ow. This is good. This is good. All right. Next. Sometimes I just interlocking fingers. All right. Next, triple heater 6. Triple heater 6 meridian is I think it's an energy meridian. It's just the combination of all the water that burns and it heats you up inside. Okay, it's your internal energy. So triple heater 6 is called branch ditch, and that is located in the middle of the wrist. And yes, so about, this is the one of your bone here, about 3 thumb from that bone in the middle. So I'll be go 1, 2, 3. All right. Sometimes that's just a nice just wrist mobility. Okay, so branch ditch, that's something. And each of these points, when you're meditating on them or just relaxing, it's very interesting of where your mind goes. Maybe it allows you to be mindful of like, what am I thinking when I'm touching this point, you know? And in time, when you become more mindful, you become more thoughtful and positive thinking of what you might want to think about in this moment in time. All right. And I really love the word tonify. I am tonifying my chi energies when I'm doing this. All right. Next is small intestine 5. It's called Yang Valley. All right. This is on the wrist. Okay. On the pinky side. All right. Yeah, so just about one thumb away from where this bends, right? Not too technical, but just feel it there. I'm pushing more towards me, if in that case, because I'm under this, just feeling there. Or you can, it's a lot of different ways of you can approach this, of course. Middle finger here, right? And just really turning that. Now I found it. See? Oof, I'm pushing actually up. Like, you'll see. Just the weight of my my own hand. Oof. See how like I end up relaxing? That's kind of how you would like when you find tension and then you find release. Okay? Sweet. That's a Yang Valley. Alright. Next, stomach 41. It's called Stream Divide. Alright. Cool. That's enough foot. Stream Divide. Stomach 41. We'll use my other foot. Alright. So, finding your little second toe all the way up. Okay? And there's gonna be like a groove here. See how like when I lift my toe, that's where the little cave is. Okay? It's near there. Okay? Well, not trying to get too technical again. So just kind of around that area. So just massage that. Okay? And also being in this position is great, right? You're chilling, you're relaxing, you're doing this for yourself. All right. Inhale, exhale. All right. Next, we'll do gallbladder 38. Gallbladder 38, called Yang Division, I think, or Yang Sid. Let me double check. Oh, it's called Yang Aid. Okay, gallbladder 38. Let's see. All right, gallbladder 38 is here on the outside leg, and it's about 4 cun, okay, above the tip of the external malleolus. So right here on the outside, okay, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. So around this area. Okay. All right, around that area. And these are points that I am aware, familiar of, and I incorporate during my therapeutic massage. And you know, even just a moment of this is very helpful. It's just very grounding, I mean, and good stuff right there. And here you'll, you know, find ways of how to find these points. Okay, I'm massaging here. All right, gallbladder 38, Yang Aid. So, and please follow up and do research on Yang meridians and Yin meridians and 5 shu points and traditional Chinese medicine. I do have a great book that I like to tell people if they want to start kind of, reading about traditional Chinese medicine. I'll say it after this last one. It's called Urinary Bladder 60. It's called Kunlun Mountains. All right. Urinary Bladder 60. Kunlun Mountains. All right, let's see. All right, so that is just around this malleolus. Okay. All right, on the tip, on the depression. Got it. All right, so you're outside here. Outside, and just kind of where it starts, right here. Okay. Before this heel and you reach this area, so you'll find it. See? So using 2-3 fingers, learning how to find that. That's Urinary Bladder 60, Kunlun Mountains. Very interesting names. All right. All right. So, that book I love, that is great for Westerners to start learning about Eastern traditional Chinese medicine, is called The Web That Has No Weaver. Okay? Please check it out. It's a great book, and it's called The Web That Has No Weaver. Oh, see, I found it. It's just crazy. All right. Sweet, thank you so much. And yeah, actually we're reading about the web that has no weaver. It's deep and heavy, but also it's consumable if you try and just take it, one page at a time or so. And I think it's a great book if you want looking for something to read for 2026. I really recommend that. So thank you so much for joining me, and yeah, take care, have a good day.